All right. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let me get in here and turn off this music before I get into trouble. Welcome, 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 welcome. I don't know what I just did. Sorry, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. We are back. We are back in The Sims 4. Hello. Hello. I hope everybody is having a good day. You see from the title, I finally finished this crazy build. Oh my gosh. I did not expect it to take me this long. And before you ask, yes, I have been working on this every day. And it still took me, what, 3 days? Has it been 3 days? 3 days? 4 days? Every day I have been working on this build and I finally have it finished. So if you were not here for the first part, this is actually the third part to this build, but it is finished. It is finished. And if you are interested in it after you see it, I wouldn't suggest you buy a house before you've seen it. If you are interested, it is on the gallery. Cyber Queen 13, I believe, is my origin name. But let's jump in here. This is day, good God, I've lost count. I've either been building this for 3 days or 4 days. And guys, I think, if I could pat myself on the back, I think it turned out okay. I hope you like it. Let's get in here and see what we have. Let me turn off my blur from my reshade. And you kind of got a little sneak peek right there, but I want to put the walls up. I want you to get the full effect of what you are looking at. Okay, so since it's nighttime, we may as well give you a little 360 view of the place at night. Now I'll say it, and I don't mind saying it. I am not good at landscaping. I have never claimed to be good at landscaping, but I think I did okay. You may do better. I know many people can do better, but I think I did okay. So this is from the roof. As you can see, I went ahead and threw some solar panels up here, and just some accent lights on each corner. Wouldn't want anybody falling off of the roof or anything. But let me throw it into daylight. This is nighttime. I even found something in the game to put an address label. There is no custom content in this house. Let me say it again. There is no custom content in this house. Now, let me turn the lights on. Let me turn the lights on. I think I like that one. I will say, when I started this challenge, because I know somebody who might be looking at the video and they didn't see video 1 or 2, they're looking at this one, which is video 3, and they may be wondering, what's with this layout? What's with this big building? Okay, the beginning video 1 will easily explain the purpose of the room sizes, but I'll quickly tell you, just in case you don't want to go watch 1 and 2. I understand. I have a problem with tiny houses. I know that's a trend right now. A lot of people want to build a very realistic small house for The Sims, but our game's camera, The Sims 4 camera, to me, does not work with you. It's not built for these tiny rooms. And the thing that bothers me is when I try to turn my camera and I want to get a 360 view of my room, I'm constantly having to readjust the camera. And it irks me. It irks me. So what I have done, and why this building looks the way it does, like a little jigsaw puzzle, is because I found out that if you have a room that's about 9 by 12, you actually can get into the room and turn your camera 360 without hitting a wall, obstructing your view. Now, I've already tested it even before I started decorating, but as you can see, All of these rooms have the same kind of L shape. Maybe it's an H shape. I don't know. But it's a square here, and then another square right there. And it turns out to be 9 by 12. And you will find this shape. I just copied and pasted it for every room, okay, including the back screened-in porch, including the kitchen. There are 2 rooms on this house that do not follow this pattern, and that would be the 2 bathrooms. There's a bathroom here, and there is a laundry / bathroom at the back of the house near the kitchen. So, and of course this big foyer, hallway, big living room. I don't know what you want to call it, but for me it's just an area to get from point A to point B. And I like what I have here. Let me get into the rooms. Now, I also want to point out that if you aren't here for video 1, then you may not know that I tried to make a challenge, which was only decorate using kits. Yeah, you heard me. Only decorate using kits. It was not easy. It was not easy. I challenge anybody. And by the way, if you want to try and decorate this house and see if you can do it better than me, which many of you probably can, it is on the gallery, empty. And the only thing being used were kits. So you're going to find out real quickly how limited you are when it comes to build items such as windows and doors. That was so hard. That was probably the hardest part, is figuring out what windows, how can I use these windows and doors, and my house not look completely ridiculous. And so this is what I ended up with. And I would love if you guys put a hashtag in your build. Hashtag, I don't know, CyberQueen13 or hashtag 9 by 12, whatever. But hashtag me, send me a message. Let me know that you decorated it. I would love to see it. And maybe if I get a few, I can even do a stream and show off your builds. But anyway, at the beginning, you have to restrict yourself from using anything but a kit when it comes to decorating. Now, after you've finished, done everything you possibly could, which you will see in video 2. I put up video 1, video 2, and this is the finale. This is the 3rd video. In video 2, I believe I exhausted all the possibilities that I could use with the kits. Now, after that, we end up with what we have here today, the finale. And at this point, I allowed myself to fill in the blanks with anything else that we have in the game. And that made me feel a lot better, because I was able to, I don't know, give it a little more charm, if you will. So let me show you what I mean by the turning the camera, okay? 360 degrees. You should be able to completely see into every room. What you do is you bring your camera right over the center of your room and you drop down. Okay, you should be in the center of the room. At that point, you're going to tilt your camera and you should be able to turn this camera and not be obstructed by any walls. And every time I do this, I feel nervous that it's not going to work, but I know I've done it in every room and it's never failed. So as you can see all your decorations and nothing blocks your view. Boom! I'm so happy that it worked. You can get a perfectly great view of all the decorating that you did. When your Sims are living in it, you can just drop your camera right into the center of the room. Now, I moved it. I moved the camera a little bit. I don't know if you noticed. That's why it hit the wall, because you have to be right in the center or everything, it all goes wrong. But there you go. That's one room, okay? And you saw how I decorated. Also, I want to say that on your 3rd round, you know, I did 3 videos, but after you've exhausted all the items from the kits and you want to start putting in that final touch, go ahead, allow yourself to use the rest of your items because there's no gameplay. I repeat, you have no gameplay items with kits. And if you notice, I have a chess table in that room. I have a piano in this room. We wouldn't have those if we didn't go ahead and allow ourselves to use the rest of the game items. But the challenge, if you want to feel the burn, you want to feel the challenge, go ahead and try to decorate this house just using kits. I would love to see what you come up with. Absolutely love it. But then when you're done, go ahead and allow yourself to perfect it, I like to say. Make it livable. Make it home. Because that's where I think homey feeling comes in, is when you finally can use everything from, you know, that $1,000 you done paid for this game, over $1,000. Go ahead and use your stuff. You paid for it. All right, so this is the primary bedroom, I like to call it. And when you turn your camera, you can see 360 views. Turn your camera and you can see 360 views because we are in the center of the room. Yes, and through this door is your primary bathroom, or your primary room's ensuite. Yes, I don't call it the master bathroom or the master bedroom anymore. We're done with that. It's called the primary bedroom and the primary bathroom. Got it? That's what we do now. So I love looking at all the little details, and I spent so much time putting in every little detail so you can see everything, okay? And again, I did upload the house. There is no custom content in it. So if you want to get the one that's not furnished, and maybe you want to make a challenge out of it yourself, and see how you decorate it, see how it comes out for you. Or maybe you just want to jump right in and start playing. If you don't own everything, don't worry about it. You just replace it with something else. It's not too hard. We've been building these houses for 10 years nearly. I'm sure you can figure out what room is what, you know. And if not, you can come back and look at the video. Maybe you see something in here you don't have, but you want to get close to it. So I'm going to drop down. This is about, is that the center of my room? Yeah, that's about the center. We're going to drop down. This is the screen patio. This is my favorite room in the house. One of my favorite rooms. I went back and put in more clutter. I just love looking at the details with all of the clutter. And I'm not zooming in on anything. Not at this moment. I did go back and put the dartboard. You will notice there is no TV in this house. There's a reason for that. One reason is there are no TVs that work in the kit, except for this one little beat up TV. And I just didn't see it fitting the decor in my house. Also, for gameplay, my Sims tend to stick to the computers and the TV once you give them one, and I really did not want them to miss out on all the other things they could be doing with their lives. I guess it's kind of like real life, right? If we got a TV or a computer, we're going to spend most of our time right there instead of going out on the patio, grilling up something, having a little cookout. We would rather sit here on our PCs and play The Sims. No, I'm just kidding. Here is my kitchen, all done up. You do kind of, I don't know if I'm right in the center at this moment because I've been shifting my camera around. See, old habits are hard to break. Old habits are hard to break. This is what I have to do when I play the game. I have to keep drifting and turning my camera. And I don't want to do that, which is why I made the room so big. But old habits are hard to break. But you should be able, let me try and do it again. Do it right. Let your girl do it right, okay? Find the center of your room, which is about right here. Drop down, lift the camera. You should be able to turn 360 and not hit a wall. I kind of hit that little door, but that's not my fault that the door sticks out into the room, okay? But there you go. There's the kitchen, all right? And then we have this laundry room / bathroom. and I cluttered it up real good. I love the way this room looks. This too, I don't normally put the little decals on the back wall that you see there. But that really, to me, that did it. That and this green plant against that yellow wallpaper, that was it for me. I love this room. But yes, you got your little cat brushing his teeth, taking a bubble bath, having a shower. And this is your, I guess you would call this laundry room, utility room, bathroom. You've got your shower and your toilet over there as well. And I even remembered, believe it or not, to put, oh, I knew I forgot something. Okay, y'all will have to add your own exterior garbage cans. Maybe I'll re-upload it. I might re-upload it. I don't know. I'm sure you guys can figure out where to put your own garbage cans. For me, I'm probably going to shove it back here because there is a section that nothing is being used, and I can hide some garbage cans back here. But there is a kitchen trash. She's right there. But I did forget to put a large garbage can. And since EA never did give us a garbage disposal, can you believe that? Let me write that down on my list for Life by You. Shameless plug for Life by You. I've been writing down all of my wish list items for that new game that Rod Humble is bringing out for us. Rod Humble is bringing out a new game for us that's going to probably wipe the Sims 4 off the market, but they better hope Sims 5 is good because, yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and write down garbage disposal because we need garbage disposals back. Garbage disposals. Okay. All right. So, because there is no garbage disposal, I think what we got, one garbage can that's a recycler type garbage can. You could put that in your house and then you won't need an exterior trash can. But if you do, you're going to need to put them back here somewhere. All right. So that's the laundry room / bathroom. I do have the vacuum cleaners. There's 2 of them. So there's one out here in the kitchen and one in the laundry / bathroom. Now let's get to where I spent most of my time decorating. This was so much fun, guys. So much fun. Okay. So I'm going to do, let's do the girls' room first. So this is the girls' room. Again, 9 by 12 room. 9 by 12 by 4, I guess you would say. Look, oh, it's just so cute. Let me find the center so I could drop down here. This took me forever in a day, okay? Forever to get this decorated. And your girl went into debug, okay? And got little extra pieces to clutter it up even more. All right, so I think this is the center. Let me double check. I don't want to be wrong. Okay, so we're going to drop down here. And do you see what's on the wall? I have never used these hamster decals on the wall, but I decided this room is huge. So I'm going to go ahead and use it because with the larger rooms, you have more liberty when it comes to how you decorate. And so there you go. Your girl finally was able to use those little decals on the wall. But here we are. Going to take a quick little turn and you can see every part of this room without a wall getting in your way. Yes. Yes. And this is why you want bigger rooms. Plus, we have so much stuff. Do y'all see all of this stuff we have in this game now? This area over here is so cute. It's like she has her own little living room in her bedroom. Okay? Her own little, I would love this room if I was a little girl. I would never come out of my room if this was my room. I would never come out of this room. And I want to do something. Watch the floor. Watch the light. Oh, look at that glorious sunshine coming through this window. I don't know. There's just something about the lighting in this game. I hope that that's going to come across in that Life by You game because it really changes things for me. Now, we hit the wall, but that's because I moved the camera. We are not in the center of the room. But look how that sunshine shines through. I just love it. I just love it. And you got to do it again if you want to see it. Boom. Anyway, let's keep going. So yes, we got our little hamster over here. Even went into debug and got all the little hamster, what is this? The bedding to keep the hamster happy. I didn't even give her a hamster. I gave her this little hedgehog. I like the hedgehog. So we got the hedgehog. Able to use all of this beautiful content that we have in this game. Again, there is no custom content in this house. It is on the gallery if you are interested in having this house. No custom content was used. Okay. A lot of debug. So if you're seeing items and you're like, I never saw that before, it's probably because it's in debug. Okay. Debug is your friend. Okay. Debug is your friend. Use the cheat codes. Get in there. You can find that answer on the gallery, on the internet, on how to get your cheat codes to work for you. All right, so here's the final room. And then we're going to talk about that fish tank in the kitchen. Because I uploaded it with the fish tank, but you're probably going to have to move that fish tank. I'm just saying. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so this is the final room. I made this in case you have a kid who likes blue, or dare I say, a son who likes blue. Maybe you have a little girl who likes blue as well. But this is, you can tell the theme. Don't know if you can tell the theme, but it is definitely for a kid who likes outer space. Maybe robots and aliens in outer space. For once, I was able to, well, not for once, but I was able to use, I'm going to give you a 360 view here. I was able to use the Star Wars items. I know everybody hates on that Star Wars pack, but there's a lot of good stuff in there. I'm not crazy about the gameplay. It sucks, not gonna lie. But the world and the items that come with it are very usable. So here's a room for a kid who maybe really is into space. Okay, so rockets, robots, aliens, that sort of thing. And also, obviously, the battle, what is this thing called? Oh, Lord. I done forgot what it was called. Battle station, Void Critter Battle Station. I normally don't have a room big enough, but this room is huge. Another benefit to having rooms this big. Not only can you turn your camera and have a view of everything in one spot, you also have space to put your items. The camera's bouncing back if you didn't notice. So, but yes, I have room for a Void Critter machine. Now, I have not tested this lot. I repeat, I have not tested this lot. We can test it in a little bit. I might drop a family in here. Hopefully, I placed everything just so you could walk through everywhere. But we do have a bunch of items that are just decor that they should be able to walk through. So EA, don't prove me wrong. Prove me right, EA. I think they can walk over this. Hopefully, EA masked this clutter as a rug. And then you can walk right over it. So hopefully, I don't know why that's shifting. That looks weird. Looking a little weird. But yeah, so hopefully they can walk right over it. Again, if you're seeing any items in here that you are not familiar with seeing, it's in debug, guys. I went to debug and I took out a lot of things. So you got the little mask over here. That's from Star Wars. But your little boy, you know, maybe he went to Star Wars if you want to pretend it was an amusement park. Which to me is the best thing to do. Just for my brain to accept that EA freaking gave us Star Wars but didn't really give us real aliens. Because just so you know, if you do go visit that game pack, those aliens are just Sims in costumes. It's annoying. If you get them and you bring them home with you and you have them take a shower, they turn into freaking humans. They turn into little Sims. They are not aliens. I would have enjoyed it more if they, even if they had blue aliens, like green aliens, what we have already in the game. But anyway, yes, let me get back on topic here. This is the room. Hopefully they can get into this little cabinet and do the puppet show. A person can sit on the bed and watch the puppet show. I tried to think of everything, okay? This seat faces out towards the room, so maybe a parent could come in here and visit with them. The parent can rock in the rocking chair and read a book. The kid can sit down out here on his blanket or on the edge of his bed. I didn't block anything, so two people should still be able to play with the big dollhouse. This board over here, this one is fake. This one does not have gameplay. This little rocket ship made out of cardboard is fake. But otherwise, you should be able to get in there. Now, this little dude here is also from the Star Wars pack. I have no idea if he's going to move. I hope he does, but he may just be decor. If you go to the Star Wars game, if you have it, and you go to the Star Wars world, map, whatever, he's in the cantina. Is that what it's called? The little bar that's in town. And he moves. His little tentacles move. I think his eyes blink. It's very nice, that part anyway. It's just the gameplay is kind of boring, but if you want to pretend that it's not real anyway, it's just like going to Disney, then it's perfect for you to take your little kids, go ahead up there, have fun, and then pretend that they came home with all this expensive Disney decor stuff, basically. So we got, what is this little guy called? Let me see. Toy BB unit. You got one here. He got a R2 unit. I guess it's just called a R unit. I don't know why they couldn't name it an R2, but anyway, yeah, so my kid is going to be spoiled, basically, because this stuff would be quite expensive otherwise. If you've ever gone to Disney, you already know. Here's the Millennium Falcon replica. What's this, a T-70? I don't know the names of this stuff. My husband knows it, but I sure as heck don't. But, yeah, so that is the little boy's room. I also remember to put out some Void Critter cards. They don't need to be out. I just wanted them out for decor. But your kid can grab it, put it in his inventory, and battle it out with some other kids. But I think you really do flesh out the room. It feels more lived in. It feels more like the trailers that we actually, EA stages us to watch. So do a little staging for yourself. Put the little Void Critters out and keep one in their inventory, and then you won't have to put them out anymore. But yeah, this is the little boy's room. That sounds weird. It's the blue room. The little boy's room, like it's a bathroom. Anyway, we got the puzzles and everything out here. Should be able to get into that toy box. Has the little doll to talk to. I did love the fact that we had so much space decor items. Again, did you notice the towels? Look at the towels. Even the towels have little space astronauts and rocket ships in the solar system. So really, really nice if you can get into your other packs. I did remember to put in the little nightlight because these kids get on my nerves getting scared of the monster under the bed. So I did put a nightlight in both bedrooms right next to the bed. I shrink it so it looks like a nightlight. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be behaving as anyway. So I don't know why EA made them so big. But here's hers, a little purple one down here near her bed. And then there's a radio in here. We can talk about functions. What can they do? Okay, what can they do in here? I always try to give my Sims a pet. I'm thinking of giving them a little tiny chihuahua or something. I was going to give them a cat, but then you got to start decorating with litter trays, and you got to put in the scratching posts and the cat bed. And I just couldn't be bothered. I didn't want to, you know, have to rearrange the house. So I just will put in maybe a little chihuahua or something. But there is a little pet bed over here for functionality. What can they do? What can they do in this lovely house since there's no TV? Well, first of all, I left one desk in both kids' rooms so that they can do homework. Okay, look at that juice. Love it. Love it. They can do homework. Here's a desk. And this one is a desk too once the person takes their diary. I also put a diary in every bedroom. So that's functionality. That's gameplay. I have some little space aliens here. EA did not give us EA did not give us pets. They gave us cats and dogs. Speaking of, did anybody else see the leak? Should we talk about the leak? Did you see the leak For horses, I'm not someone who was begging for horses, but there was something promising that has been stated from a reliable source, might I add, and that is that we are getting more than just horses with that pack. So I am hopeful we won't have to have these fake pets for much longer, that maybe we will be getting snakes and turtles. Not that I like snakes in real life. I don't, but this is a digital game and I'm okay with that. So it would be nice if we are getting more than just horses and maybe some, you know, some extra pets. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be wild animals, just like when we got Henford on Bagley and we got foxes. Well, we get foxes and wild bunny rabbits. Maybe it's going to be something like that. But I'm crossing my fingers and my toes and hoping that we are going to be getting maybe a bird cage or, you know, something. Maybe they made it to where you can actually feed the fish. Oh, speaking of fish, y'all, I get distracted so much. I'll come back to the kids' functionality. There's a fish tank here because I love seeing a fish tank. Plus, if you go fishing, there's some nice fish in the game. Go to Salvadorada. That's my tip for the day. Go to Salvadorada, catch yourself some exotic fish. Come back, drop them in this tank. Now, the problem you might run into, I don't know if Sims can shimmy past here and get to these two chairs. Worst case scenario, you got at least 3 chairs they can sit at. Okay, without any problem, because I know they should be able to get past on this side to get to this chair. But I don't know if they can walk behind. You know what I mean? So either pull the table out, but then it won't be centered. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. But I thought it looked nice. And if this was my house, I would love that fish tank to be there. I would sit here all day eating my lunch and staring at my fish. But anyway, let me get back to the functions in this room. Okay. What all can a child do in this cluttered room? Is it just clutter? Is it just clutter? No, it's not. So they can play puzzles because that's new, right? We can do puzzles. They can, what's the other one? They can play a game with 2 people. It's not just puzzles. I forget what the other one is. Scrabble or Scribble, they called it. We have a desk here if you want to get your child a computer. I didn't want more than 2 computers in my house, so I put a little tablet here. Okay, there's a tablet in this room. There's also, did I give her a tablet? I may not have. I may not have given her a, oh no, she's spoiled. She got a tablet too. Okay, so there's a tablet here. Okay, don't be surprised when you cannot sit here and use this as a desk. And that's because the Sims only sit on items one direction. Yep, it's the Sims 4 10-year-old game. So the arrow is pointing out to the room. My view or vision is that if she brings over her friends, one can sit here, one can sit here, and one can sit here. And the girls can have their little powwow, their little gossip corner, okay? If you want to sit at a desk, you have a desk here. This chair does not face the desk. And even if it did, I don't think it snaps to the desk. You'd have to change the chair. But I really like the way the blanket drapes off of it, and I really wanted to use it for aesthetic purposes. So let's get back to the functions in this room. All right. So you got a desk. Okay. You got the diary. You've got the dollhouse or puppet show. You've got the void critters, okay? The void critters. This chest actually is, I'm surprised it let me snap all this stuff to it. So maybe this isn't an ice chest. It works as a table, so I'm fine with that. So that's not gameplay. I'm not saying it is. We have the science table. We have the dollhouse, okay? We have the board games, like I mentioned, and that's 2 for 1 because that's Scrabble and it's puzzles. You have the desk if you want to put a laptop or something or a computer. You have the tablet. You have the toy box. You have the teddy bear you can talk to. There's a lot of gameplay in this room. Not to mention, they actually play in the rocking chair. Both kids' rooms have rocking chairs. The kids actually do play in them. Okay. All right. So that's it for gameplay in that room. You can add more. It's just I didn't want to add too much, and then your kid couldn't walk around and get through the room. This room is big. You should be able to walk around in it. Okay. But I also wanted it to feel very lived in. So let's do the same for a little girl's room. Over here we have a radio. So she can come in here and dance it out, you know. Dance off that stressful school day. We have the nifty knitting bag. I wish they would have upgraded this, because I know when we got the Hanford on Bagley stuff, and that's in here too. There it is right there, the cross stitch. You do not have to put the cross stitch in your inventory for it to work. You just click on it and you can do cross stitch. She can sit right here. She can sit anywhere and do cross stitch. I'm not happy with the fact that you have to get rid of your aesthetic to make this function. But if you want to knit, you got to drag this into your inventory. Don't blame me, blame EA. Anyway, you can sit here and do your homework. We have the tablet here. What else do we have? We have, I thought I had more going on in here, but I don't. Let's see. A lot of chairs for sitting, a lot of chairs for aesthetic purposes as well. She has the hamster, obviously that's gameplay. And then we have over here, we have a computer. She does have a computer. And I believe this one can go in your inventory. Correct me if I'm wrong. I also put bubbles in both rooms. Those do work. Also, there's a keepsake box, but I have it here just for decor. It does function though. Also, these, what do you call it? The friendship bracelets. So there's kits here. The reason I put 2 was because I thought it was super cute. The decor on the way it's decorated. And you couldn't see it if I make it face the other way. So she had space, so I used it. I just dropped it there. You do not have to put this in your inventory for it to work. I repeat, you do not have to put that in for your inventory for it to work. Plus, you don't even have to have one of these kits. If you have a children's drawing table. Oh, your girl didn't put one. What? I did not put the drawing table. Surprised. Surprise. Or did I? No, I don't think I did. But you might want to draw. You might want your kid to draw, so you're probably going to have to drop that in. I'm shocked I didn't put one. Ooh. I hate them damn things. Excuse my French. But EA made like 20 million of them. And I'm just sick of seeing them. But, you know, I should have put one in here. Especially since they got the little drawing table over there. Anyway, what I was going to say is if you have the drawing table and you own, obviously, Growing Together, you don't have to put this friendship bracelet out. You can click on the drawing table, I believe, and you can draw. Or you can make a friendship bracelet, sorry. You can make a friendship bracelet off the drawing table. But anyway, more functionality. We have another knitting basket here. Okay. And I want to say that's it for functionality in this room. Of course, you can talk in the mirror. Okay. And then we come over here. And in this room for functions, you have piano, chess, tea. You can serve tea. I love that we had a tea set. And I think they fixed it because I don't know if it was just my game, but my Sims would constantly say this thing was dirty even though it was not dirty. Okay. Heritage, welcome. Good to see you. It's coming along nicely. Thank you. It's actually finished, except for the fact that I just realized I forgot to put a garbage can outside. So you might need to put a garbage can outside. We have more clutter. If you have the wedding, we won't talk about that pack, but if you have it, then you have better bouquets that you can put out in your house. You might notice some other things, like this is from the Magic Pack. I don't plan to use it. I just love it for decor. So that's there. But as far as activities, yes, you have the tea set. That's an activity. You have the chess table, and you have piano in this room. And then, of course, obviously, you have books, okay? I did not put a radio in this room because to me, this is supposed to be, to me, I felt that this was the quiet room, the study room. You come here for peace, you know, but there is a radio outside here where the bar is. Hello. Can't have a bar and not have music. So there is a radio out here, is right here, if you want to play some tunes. I like how it blended right in with the table set. So if you didn't see it, I did a good job. Pat myself on the back. But also for activities, you can come out here and barbecue. That's one thing. You can come out here and have some drinks. You can come out here and play some darts with a group of people even. You can come out here and dance. You can come out here and do a little bit of gardening if you so choose. There is also a big planter pot if you want a big tree, because this roof is huge, okay? It can hold a tree, all right? So lots of activities in the house. Notice there's no TV, I repeat. And again, it's so that your Sims will actually come out and use the activities. So for the kitchen, obviously it's a kitchen. You know what you can do in the kitchen. But there is also a computer out here if you wanted to assign the computers to people. So maybe your little girl don't want everybody in her room. Now you can lock this computer, or should I say unlock this computer, and lock up your little girl's computer so people stay out of her room. Because you better believe everybody and their mama going to be up in her room if you don't lock that computer for her. And then, of course, there's no real activity to the fish tank, but I think I have seen my Sims sometimes go up to the fish tank and look at it, even autonomously. But I just wish they could feed the fish, but maybe with the horse pack. We'll see. It looks beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I spent so much time decorating. I really did. And I love all the clutter. I tried to leave some counter space in case your Sims want to help cook. I feel like cooking changed since they upgraded the game to allow cooking as a group. For some reason, my Sims just point and talk. And when they first gave it to us, my Sims needed multiple counter spaces. But I don't know. Maybe that's just my game. Maybe other people are getting everybody to pull out a bowl and start mixing. But my Sims don't do that anymore. They just point and talk. It's kind of annoying, but not surprising at all that EA would give a feature and then take a feature away. But anywho, in this room also I made sure to put the Christmas ornament box if you have seasons. That is here. It's a function that you will need. So it's almost as important as having a garbage can is what I think. But I also always forget it, just like I forget the garbage can. So let me see. I think that's it. In this room, it's mostly just visual. I don't think there's anything you can do in here besides sleep. Maybe read a book, obviously. But I don't think I gave any activities in the bedroom. There is a diary, but then I always put a diary, or I try to put a diary in every bedroom. But that's about it. This room does not have a functioning hamper, and I do that on purpose, okay? I do it on purpose. I'm very happy that we have some just for decor. And I figure I'm going to pile up some clothes on top of this hamper. That's just for visual effects. I have learned that if you leave all the hampers right near the machine, so I have 2 hampers in the laundry room. Oh my goodness, this is a time saver for you when it's time to wash the clothes. You can just come right to this room and wash your clothes, okay? Instead of having to go, especially if you have a house that's 2 stories, If you have a house that's got more than one floor, even with one floor, at first I was putting a laundry basket in every bedroom. That is time consuming. I don't want to do it. So I have learned to put multiple baskets in the laundry room, and then they just come, the clothes magically appear right here until they get too full, of course. And then you will start seeing dirty clothes in every room on the floor, which I love that because it seems very realistic. Look at that light shining through that window. I love the light in this game. Now, I do have a reshade, so I just want to say that too. Also, if you notice my curtains, I didn't put them on every window. That was by design. I did not want them on every window, but I did want to use them. I like being able to see outside. I like being able to see cars go by. I like being able to see Sims walking past. It makes the world feel more alive, even though it's fake. But yeah, so that's why I didn't put a curtain on every window. Her room as well, the hamster. I want to be able to see the hamster. Even from outside, I like being able to look in and see what my Sims are up to. This window, for sure, I was not going to cover it up because it actually blocks the sun rays. And you won't get the view, this pleasing sunlight that comes through. Yes, exactly. So that's why I did not put a curtain over here. And when I'm outside, oh, it's just so pleasing, especially at night. Let me see. Look how pleasing that is to be able to look in and see your Sims living their best life. It's so nice. And you wouldn't be able to see that well if you put curtains and covered it all up. So I really like being at, I feel like a little bit of a peeping Tom, but you know what? It's a game. And I feel like my Sims are living their best lives. And I can just come by and take a good look. Let them do what they want to do. I wish they were more autonomous, but I'm never going to stop wishing for that. So, but yeah, just to see the autonomy and just see them loving each other, fighting with each other, just living life, you know. So yes, some people might think you're supposed to put a curtain on the bathroom. It's the Sims, y'all. And they get a blur anyway. You're not seeing anything. But yes, my curtains didn't fit here anyway. I was going to put curtains, but no, it's fine. It's fine. You can see in through the living room. You can see if they're on the piano. Just a nice little view. Now, let me tell you, now that we out here, this garden took me forever. Forever and a day, okay? I'm not good at landscaping. I never pretended to be. But I feel very proud of myself because I've watched other YouTubers build these beautiful gardens and sat back envious. And your girl decided I'm going to give it a try. And so this is what I ended up with. And I'm very proud of it. So, yeah. But that is the house. I have already uploaded it. Like I said, I forgot to put exterior garbage cans. So there is only one little tiny garbage can in the house. And that is in this kitchen. It's going to fill up really quickly. Forever. Forever, ever. Yes. So you may want to put some external garbage cans outside. Or like I said, get that one recycling bin. And then you never have to empty the garbage cans ever again. But if you want the gameplay, we always talking about we want more gameplay. Put your external garbage cans out here so that your man or your woman or your kids, somebody can go empty the dang trash. But yes, you can put your trash cans out here. Matter of fact, let me put my trash cans out here. Let me put my trash cans out here. All right, so you can see my debug is always open because I'm using a mod. But let me drop the can right there. I'm going to be nice and give y'all 2 garbage cans. That's right. You got no excuses for why the garbage cans or why our garbage is piling up. There you go. I like to turn it. Just feels more realistic. Wonder if I want them to have to walk all the way back there. Maybe I'll put my cans up here. Nah, they can walk. I'm so mean to my Sims. But yes, you can hide your garbage cans back there, you know. But if the trash gets out of hand in the kitchen, tell them to take the trash out. Don't worry, they don't have to walk to the front. They can come back here, go through the screen porch, run around. It's not that far. Make your Sims not be lazy, and they can go over there and empty the trash. All right, so one last thing that I did was in this big area here. We always need more pictures. I'm not going to lie. So you might see this picture being used more often than some of the other swatches. And that's just because I love representation, and I'm sorry, but I'm representing. So you can change the pictures to whatever you want after you get your house. But this one is mine, and so you will see my representation. Wish I had more. But yes, I put art on all the walls out here. So if you have an art lover, they are really going to enjoy this particular house. So why not use this big open space? Matter of fact, let me do my little trick where I can drop down right in the center. I'm sure this room should be big enough, even though it is not my 9 by 12 shape that I promised would give you views of 360. But here you go. Yes. This gameplay is going to be phenomenal. Phenomenal. Now, I also learned, the other day on my last video, I misspoke. Did I misspeak? No, I didn't misspeak. I told you a lie. I didn't know I was lying because I wasn't lying. But I told you something wrong. I said that if you put an item on a wall that is on an interior wall, that the item would still float. That the only way the item disappears is if it's touching an external wall. Your girl is wrong, and I found out today. Those don't float. Now, I know you're like, wait a minute. It's on an external wall. That's why it doesn't float. No, no, no. No, no, no. Let me show you an internal wall. This wall is on the inside. It doesn't touch any external walls. And that picture just disappeared. So it has nothing to do with being on an external wall. Okay? It has nothing to do with being on an external wall. What does it have to do with, girl? If I knew, I would tell you. I don't know. I think when you're building, that's okay. I don't know no better. I want to know. I want to teach you the right way. If I think I know something, I want to be right about it. And I was wrong. And I don't mind saying I was wrong because now I know that I was wrong. I've learned something. So, it doesn't matter if it's on an internal wall. I did notice that if you're in build mode and you are under the category that you are looking at. So let's say this is a painting. I mean, because it is a painting, but okay. So we just jumped into this category where paintings are. If I put the wall down and I recently hung up a picture from this category, that picture will still float. I don't know if that was by design. Notice they're not floating right now. Yeah, but if you put up a fresh picture, let's just put up a different one. We could put her up. Where did she go? Here she is. Brand new. Pulled it out. Hung it up. It's floating. It's floating. It's floating. It's right there. It's just going to be in your face floating. Why is it floating right now? Because it wasn't floating 5 seconds ago. Why is it floating now? Okay, so put your walls back up. Go into a different category. Let's go to plants. This is plants. Okay. I'm going to grab a plant. Let's just grab this one. So I'm not in that category. I'm in a different category. I think this goes away now. Now it's gone. It's not floating. The picture is gone. What did we just learn? Girl, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Be right back. I'm sick and need to take my meds. Oh, okay, hon. No problem. Every time I get excited, my voice gets all scratchy. But what I guess I learned is that, oh, I could have put that there, but then my picture would be, no, we're not doing it. So I'm going to go back and get my other picture. There we go. And it's not floating. So if you're not in the category for pictures, it'll go away. The only place where that rule does not apply is mirrors. For some reason, the mirrors seem to stay floating no matter what. So if you don't like things floating, don't put that mirror on an internal wall. Put it on an external wall. That's my tip for today. If it's on an internal wall, it's going to float. Here's another case where it's floating is in my bathroom. So the only way you can put a mirror on the wall and not see it floating is if you put it on your perimeter walls, your exterior walls. And then that's just because you're not taking the wall down. If you take the wall down, it's going to float. Oh, look at that. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Hold on. There is a mirror on this painting. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little round right there. That's a mirror right here. So I thought that was actually going to remain floating, but it doesn't, surprisingly. It disappears. So they're not counting this as a mirror, but somehow the coding for mirrors, let me see, this one too disappears. Don't mind the height chart. I, for some reason, can't get that to disappear. But the mirror on here disappears. I don't know if they can use this as a mirror. Maybe because it's not coded as a mirror. That's why it disappears. Because the regular mirrors do not disappear. Again, here's a mirror on the wall. And if you put the walls down, that mirror stays right in place anyway. And I don't like things floating. But I'm going to just have to ignore that. Because I really want that mirror behind my couch. I think it looks superb there. So, all right. Well, that's it. Like I said, it is on the gallery. It's titled just like you see it in the top corner. Twin Oracle Point. It's, as you can see, 3 bedrooms, living room, and 2 bathrooms, big eating kitchen with a screened-in porch. Now, I'm nervous to test it. I probably won't. I'm not going to test it because I'm just going to be sad and then I'm going to pull it off the gallery. Oof, I probably should test it. Let's test it. Let's test it. Let me drop some Sims in here and we'll test it. And if it's wrong, your girl will go and fix it. If there's things that our Sims can't get to. Now, there might be some things that they can't get to, and, you know, that's just going to be okay. This is normally my save for building, so that's why you see my Sim self there, but I'm just going to drop in anybody with 2 kids, or at least 1 kid. I need a child, though. Come on, y'all. Give me my people. We got a baby, but I don't have anything in this house for a infant. And I don't want that dog running through my house either. That sounds mean, but you know what? I'm not here for that. Let me see. I just need somebody with a toddler. Okay, you got a toddler. Go test my house. And I'm saying toddler. Why am I saying toddler? I needed somebody with a child. Okay, let me see. BB dot. Wait a minute. Yeah. BB dot free real estate. That did not do it. How much is this house? $175. All right, never mind. Let's do this. BB died. Free real estate. Why is that not working? Oh, it would help if I could spell free. So I didn't need the BB. Y'all probably yelling at me. I didn't need the BB. I just needed to type in free real estate. What was that circle? That was weird. I don't know what just happened. All right, so we're going to go and test the house. Crossing my fingers, everything is in a position that can be reached. If not, the perfectionist in me is about to go snatch that off the gallery, fix it, and then upload it. Okay. I would say welcome home, but this is not your house. I just want you to test everything. All right, so mainly I need the little girl. So come sit here. I guess mom or whoever she is can help out too. Come sit here. All right, don't be shy. Where you at? Come on, get over here. That works. Come sit here. I hate when they sniff the room. All right, go sit there. All right, get up, get up, get up. All right, come sit here. So she can walk through. Okay, so she had to walk around. That's fine. As long as she can reach it, that's what matters. Can you sit on this bed? Can you sit here? Okay, now. Come on now. Okay, but I wanted you to sit on the other side of the bed. What if I tell you to sit here? I did not say go to bed, girl. You better get up. We got work to do. Can you sit in that chair? Okay, so she can reach the other side of the bed, which means you can sleep over there too. All right, have a seat here. Have a seat here. Nothing should be blocking anything. Okay. Have a seat here. Have a seat here. All right, have a seat here. Everything in that room is reachable. All right, I'm gonna have you come sit here. You sit here. Y'all gonna need to walk a little faster, please. All right, I'm gonna have you sit here. And you sit here. This is all the behind the scenes when you build. You can rock for a second. Oh, I'm gonna need 2 kids to test this, which we're not testing it. I'm pretty sure you can use it. Sit here. I wonder if 2 people can sit on this bed. Let's give that a try. Come on, mama, get moving. All right, go sit here. Can 2 people sit on that bed? Yes, they can. All right, I'm gonna have you sit here and you sit here. So they have to walk past that pillow, I'm noticing. Interesting. interesting. I thought they could walk through it, but that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna need both of y'all to play dolls just so I can see if two people can mess with this thing. I'm glad there's only one dollhouse, I just realized, because that'll force the kids to play with each other. Perfect. Okay. We could test the living room. I don't think there's anything to test. I mean, who can't sit on a couch? If y'all can't sit on this couch, that's an EA problem. All right. Same thing for this room. Come on, hurry up. Where's the other one? Girl, get off of that toy. Do what you're told. Here, go sit here. Walk so slow. Here, go sit here. Okay, yeah, that's good space. Can you sit here? I just want to double check that chair. Yeah, working good. I wish that recliner actually reclined. It actually reclined in The Sims 2. You know, the older game. Alright, so I'm going to have y'all try this. Play darts with your daughter. Alright, that's working just as designed. Okay, I'm going to have you walk over here. I know you want to play chess, but I'm gonna need you to not play chess. Okay, so you can reach the grill. Go here. Go here. Perfect. So you can walk through there. All right. The real test is if you could sit at this table here. Sit here, because that's a serious test. And actually, I'm gonna have you sit here too. You can stop playing that. Okay, you can stop playing that, honey. Do what I say. Stop playing. Oh, I'm getting mad. Thank you. Do what I say. I did not see how she sat down. Let me see. All right. Perfect. Now sit here. Oh, you can walk behind it. Good enough. I can keep the fish tank there. Perfect. I can keep the fish tank there. Works for me. Okay. You're not going to bed, Mama. Sorry. I'm going to need you to help test everything. They should be able to sit here. No problem. I hope they can't eat in this one chair because that's why. Yeah, there's a box there. Okay. Ooh, this is going to be a test. Let's see. Can you do laundry? It's saying that no laundry. No. Dang it. Okay. No available washer. So I don't know if we still have a glitch that if you put items on it, you can't reach it, or whether or not this plant is in the way. And I really wanted my plant to be there. But let me see if I move the plant. Y'all gonna make me mad. You're gonna make me mad. If I move my plant out of the way. Stupid game. See if they can get to the laundry. Are we moving? There we go. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm not fixing that. I'm going to have to go back in and move my plant. I don't mind it right here either. So, yeah. To wash laundry, the plant is blocking the way. So, I'm going to have to be a perfectionist and go re-upload this. Yeah, because I don't want people to be like, oh, it doesn't work. It works. Okay. All right. So I will have to move that. Let me see where I just moved that to. So I know. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to have to wing it. It's a quarter tile. Quarter tile. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we tested everything else. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to test, is there? Let me make sure she can get to the fridge. Serve breakfast, eggs, and toast. She's like, girl, I'm tired. Oh, I need to test the shower and make sure she can get in there. Also, I noticed you could paint this thing. I don't think we had 3 colors for that before. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. Okay. All right. Well, you can leave that because there's never a fire in this house anyway. Here, go take a shower. Yep, I'm going to leave that on the stove. I do it all the time. My Sims never set fire. They probably have one now, though. But that's okay. I'm not saving this game. Girl, go get in the shower. Okay, so that one works. Let me see if you can use the toilet. Come on, hurry up. Perfect. I'm sure you can check yourself out, but I don't even care right now. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, I don't think there's anything else to test. All right. I would say it's not perfect. It's about to be. I just have to move one plant in the laundry room. So I guess I'll go ahead and put the garbage cans where they're supposed to be too. Aw, she picked this room. Oh, I didn't test that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I need you to come sit here. And you to test. Perform puppet show. And see if you can get in there. Okay. So you're going to have to walk all the way around. That's fine. I don't know why you're walking all the way around. That's fine. I'm not sure why you're standing when you could clearly watch this show sitting down. Okay, good. Very good. Sit on the bed. Perfect. Perfect. Isn't that so cute? I never use this thing, but okay, you can come out now. And I want to make sure you can get in the toy box. And I want to make sure you can do that. Go do that. She's like, I gotta pee. You'll be all right. I'm about to put you out of your misery. You're fine. You're fine. You don't need to eat. It's just a state of mind. Come on. Do what I say. Do what I say. What happened to hug? There it is. Okay, see if you can get into this toy box. And then I will let you go. Can you get in the toy box? Yes, you can. Perfect. Does this work as a mirror? It does work as a mirror. I wonder how this disappears then. If it functions as a mirror. Does this function? No. But this one functions as a mirror. And yet I still can make that one disappear. I don't know why this mirror and the bathroom mirrors don't disappear then when you put walls down. Because this has coding as a mirror. And it disappears when I put the wall down. Alright. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm going to end the stream here. If you downloaded it and the garbage cans are not back here, then you probably need to delete it and come back and get it when it does have the garbage cans back there. Because then that means I also fixed the washing machine. Because this plant is in the way. And it will say you don't have an available washing machine. So I'm about to upload it again and move the plant so it doesn't stop the washing machine from working. But you will quickly know that if you see garbage cans out here, then that means it's already been updated. All right. I hope that you enjoy the house if you end up downloading it. But I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I hope everyone has a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever time zone you are in. Oh, I forgot to put a mailbox. Woo, good thing I saw that. Look at this, because I forgot to put a mailbox. Don't worry, I'll fix that too. Mailbox, garbage cans, plant in the laundry room. Got it. Bye, guys.